In this video, we'll be evaluating square roots and the standard deviation. This example says 5 cars of the same year and model were tested for gas mileage in highway driving, and the results are listed below. Find the standard deviation for the given sample data. 30, 41, 36, 34, and 28. We need to first calculate out the mean. To find the mean, we simply take x bar and we add up all the values. So we take 30 plus 41 plus 36 plus 34 plus 28, and we divide that all by how many numbers there are, which is 5. Order of operation says we have to do what's in parentheses first, which is the addition. On our calculator, we add up 30 plus 41 plus 36 plus 34 plus 28. Hit enter, and that total is 169. So we have 169 over 5. Divide that out on the calculator. 169 divided by 5, and our answer is 33.8. So since our mean is now 33.8 miles per gallon, we're going to second subtract the mean from each of the data values. So our first data value is 30. So we're going to take 30 minus 33.8. Let's see what that gives us on the calculator. 30 minus 33.8. Enter, and it's negative 3.8. Take the next one, 41, minus the mean again, 33.8. Using our calculator, we take 41 minus 33.8, enter, and it's 7.2. So the difference between the x value and the mean. Next, x value is 36, minus, again, the mean 33.8. On our calculator, 36 minus 33.8 is 2.2. Next, number 34, 34 minus 33.8. 34 minus 33.8. And we're going to get 0.2. And our last one, 28 minus 33.8. From that difference on the calculator, 28 minus 33.8 is negative 5.8. Now we're going to use the order of operations to solve for the standard deviation. We're given the formula S equals the square root of the sum of x minus the mean squared divided by n minus 1. So as you can see, our formula then has converted to an evaluation of this problem. The square root of negative 3.8 squared plus 7.2 squared plus 2.2 squared plus 0.2 squared plus negative 5.8 squared. Notice those problems come from the calculations we did earlier, all over n minus 1, which is 5 minus 1. Order of operation tells us that we first of all have to do the exponents. So let's take and clear this calculator out. And I'm just going to go ahead and type these all in the calculator at once, then I'll write the answers down. We're going to take negative 3.8, make sure it's in parentheses. And we're going to simply use the square button. And hit enter. Take the next one, 7.2. We don't have to use parentheses because it's a positive number. Square that. Take the next one, 2.2. Square that. Let's write those ones down so far we have. So we're going to rewrite this entire expression. And it's going to be 14.44, it's going to be a squish here, plus 51.84 plus 4.84. Let's do the last two now. On the calculator, we can go 0.2 squared, hit enter, and again with the negative make sure you put it in parentheses. And that's 33.64. So let's put those back in our problem. So we're going to go plus 0.04 plus 33.64. So we've done all the exponents and we still leave the 5 minus 1 on the bottom. Okay, next. So we still have the parentheses in the numerator, parentheses in the denominator, and we can go ahead and now do addition. So let's go ahead and add all that numerator up in one go here on the calculator. 14.44 plus 51.84 plus 4.84 plus 0.04 plus 33.64. Lots of fours. Okay, and I get 104.8. So I'm going to write that answer down, 104.8 divided by, still have 5 minus 1 on the bottom because all I did was addition, and it's the square root of all that. Now the subtraction. So let's do the subtraction. 5 minus 1, I can do that in my head is 4. Leave the 104.8 on top and take the square root. So if I'm going to take the square root of all that, so the next operation, because we still have square root and division, the next operation is division. So let's go ahead and do that division here. Take 104.8 and divide that by 4, hit enter, and that is 26.2. And the last thing that we'll have to do is square root that whole answer. So this was a terminal decimal. If there's still a lot more decimals, you're going to have to make sure you type the whole thing in. So how do you get the square root of something? So on your calculator, as you can see, it's on my particular calculator, it's in blue above the x squared button. So to highlight that, I have to hit second, and then the x squared button, it will put the square root button in there. And then I just type in 26.2. Some people might have to put a closed parentheses. I do not on this particular calculator. Hit enter, and I have my answer. So my final answer is going to be 5.118593557. And let's say we're going to round it to 2 decimal places. So we're going to 5.11, we look at the 8 right next to the 1, and so that makes it go up to a 2. So our final answer is going to be an approximate of 5.12. And what is this problem talking about? So let's see. It's talking about miles per gallon. So it's 5.12 is a standard deviation for miles per gallon. That's a standard deviation.